Matthew Holt, it's a big day. We are presenting at the Going Digital Behavioral Health Conference today at 4:10 Eastern, 1:10 Pacific. And until then, you can keep yourself busy watching this episode, the June 3rd episode of Health in 2.0. Digital mental health. We're back again. Last year, we provided a long, tedious, boring overview. This year, we rebranded the whole presentation and we are providing a juicy, hot gossip session. Yeah, that should bring them in.
Rolling them in. It's got gossip, it's got juice, and it's hot.
All right, speaking of gossip, I heard you're pretty teed off about that Wobot article that ran in the New York Times. So why don't you air your grievance here for a second before we jump into these deals?
It's Festivus. Let me tell you my problem. So basically, they looked at...
Festivus in June.
Festivus in June. They looked at CBT. They went on and on about Wobot. They had all the people who provide CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy online. They picked Wobot, one out of many, right? Because I don't know why, it has a trendy name. And then they picked one client of Wobot who lasted a whole month on the program before he gave it up.
Oh.
So it's data of 1 and 1, not even equaling 2.
Nice.
For the whole area. I mean, I thought that was just very, I mean, the amount of crap in the New York Times, right? Anything to do with fertility gets a mention. Any other digital health thing, you never see it.
It's true.
It's fertility, or it's got some vague thing to do with you know, what's the opinion of that writer today. But they don't cover the whole space very well. You know, Accolade, they covered Roe buying one fertility, $200 million deal. Accolade bought 2 $400 million companies. Did not get a mention. Not a sausage.
Maybe they don't understand what Accolade does.
Yeah, they could probably have some reporters who could like call somebody and find out. But anyway, all right. Enough of me.
If only there were 2 people that knew all sorts of things about health tech. One who's been around since the category was invented, and the other one who's just got a charming personality. If only.
I'm not that charming.
Oh. I was talking about Brian Dolan.
All right. Are you ready to go?
Yes, let's do it. All right, our buddies at DayTwo, they get $37 million, bringing their total up to $85 million. Matthew Holt, money for the microbiome. Hit me with your poop jokes.
Well, you know, it's more than just a load of crap. Not only is it the microbiome, but then you send it in and they tell you what is the right food to eat. And my understanding, you'll probably tell us more after the break, is that they're going to have a real go at the diabetes market and try and figure out if they can make this more clinical than just about diet. Israeli company, very smart female CEO, Lihi Segal, launched that Health 2.0 and didn't win, came second. I think it was 2016. Can't remember. Anyway, go on, next one.
All right. How about Hello Heart? They get 45 million, brings their total up to 68.2. We got private equity money in this one. IVP led this round.
Yeah, this is a little weird. Not to be confused with the Heartbeat Health.
Heartbeat Health is who I confused it with.
Yeah, which raised a bunch, 20 million. But basically, it's a high blood pressure monitoring, disease management system. Now, who else has one of those? A company called Livongo, another company called Armada's got one. But why not? Maybe there's a special need for just a non-Teladoc, non-Armada version of this.
All right, acquisition target. Pack4U, the knockoff version of PillPack, they get $20 million.
Yeah, I mean, this is clever, I think. I mean, basically, you're saying we're going to put together all the stuff around, pharmacy, but also it's a Canadian company. They've also got a high throughput medication fill organization. And they put a pharmacy, pharmacists didn't look at it, connecting the patient. I mean, there's a lot to be done in this pharmacy area, and why not?
All right. How about Doktor.se? They're out of Sweden, telemedicine company, $50 million for them.
They're not Crew, which is the other Swedish telemedicine company.
Right.
They don't quite as much money. No idea why there's so much money in telemedicine in Sweden.
Hey, how about Curebase? They get 15 million, brings their total up to 19. What does this one do?
Yeah, this is in that little space that there's raised a lot of money for. These guys are the Space's clinical trial, remote clinical trials, remote distributed clinical trials.
Decentralized clinical trials. Is that what you're trying to say to me?
What?
Decentralized clinical trials?
Remote, distributed, decentralized, dispersed, none in one place, not occurring all in one center where the patient has to stay. That kind of clinical trial, yes. You may have heard of a company called Evidation Health.
Naughty string of synonyms.
That was good. You may have heard of a company called Evidation Health, which has raised $100 million and plus in this area. Another one called Medable.
Oh, yeah, I heard of them.
You've heard of them, yes?
A couple big rounds.
While we're talking about female CEOs, Evidation Health's got 2 of them. Medible's got 1 of them. Well, very good. These guys are doing the same thing, but they have something called a BYOD, which I thought was about bringing your own alcohol in the clinical trial, but then it was a D, not a B. It's about bringing your own doctor.
I thought it was bring your own drug. Yes, I'd like a clinical trial with me and this edible.
Something like that. Anyway, they claim to have run 6 clinical trials during the pandemic, a big explosion, and with that growth, they got a bunch of people got excited, and GGB Capital and some others put some money in. Good luck to them.
BYOD, bring your own.
All right, we're way past our 2 minutes, but I do want to know, right? So you've been hanging out with those DayTwo people. So I gave them.
I've been consulting with them for a few months now, like almost.
How? So I gave them their start to the world, made them famous, and now they're giving you money?
Yes, because maybe my consulting led to them getting this money. See how I pay off and you do not?
All right. What can you tell us? What secrets can you tell us about what they're up to?
Well, so no, this is really cool. So what I didn't understand about them when I first started working with them that I think is the coolest thing is that they're using the microbiome. So you do your microbiome test, and then they've actually got the world's largest collection of microbiome data about food. So they take your individual gut and then run it through like 3 different algorithms, and it tells you what foods are best for you and the unique way that your body processes food. And so the way they've applied it to like diabetes is like they've got better time and range. They're able to smooth out blood sugar spikes because they know how your body is going to digest different foods. And so like they've had great traction, and it's not diabetes is where they're focusing now, but they're looking at all metabolic disorders because they're able to, like I said, control those blood sugar spikes, help people lose weight. And the thing of it is, it's not like a Virta where you have to change like your entire diet. It's like, if there's something that's like, that does spike you, their algorithm suggests other things that you can add to that food so that it will even it out. So like, for example, if like oatmeal spikes you, you can add like almonds to it and it will bring it down to a level where your body can tolerate it. So it's like hyper customized, and it's like not a lot of changing. So like they have a real sticky factor. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, like, I think it's cool to like, I don't know, use your DNA to figure out what foods work best for your body. Like, I think that's really. You just
told me that I send them my poop and it comes back sticky. Get us out of here.
That's your takeaway from this. Mm-hmm. I see what you're doing there.
All right.
Why you gotta shit all over all the microbiome startups, you know? Why you gotta do? You stink. P.U. All right. For more poop jokes about microbiome startups, you should follow the big guy over there at Bolty Boy on Twitter. And for more real information, you can talk to me over at Jess and Matthew. And to never miss an episode of these adorable and very informative Health in 2.0s, you can go over to the healthcareblog.com, subscribe to our email newsletter there. You'll get these, some WTF Health interviews, and other content from the blog delivered directly into your inbox over the weekend now. So you can casually drink your coffee and read through this stuff and watch the stuff. Or you can subscribe directly on YouTube. And do not forget us at the Going Digital Behavioral Health Conference, because if you love this show, there's one of those baked into that presentation. So it's a presentation with a show. No, it's a presentation with a show in the middle of it.
Oh God! And then there's a riddle and an enigma.
The riddle.
You have to get to the end for that. No, stop. No, Stop. Don't do it now. They have to watch the
The
show.
whole thing.
They have to watch the show. We're off. Bye.
We're done. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.